Hello everyone, this is the third video in the series which tells you how to take a class in Microsoft Teams. As a preparatory process, we have already configured the class, that was the first part of the video. We have scheduled the timetable and scheduled a meeting with the students, that is the second part of the video. The third is to take a class. Now most of us would be taking a class as a PowerPoint presentation, or you may even have a demonstration of a procedure using a video, or it may be a process that you are showing on the screen. You may also give some assignments. So let me show you in simple terms how do we do this in Microsoft Teams. The very first thing you would have to do is open up Microsoft Teams. Once you open up the Teams, you know where you have scheduled the class. It's going to be the particular year. So click on that particular year, it will open up the chat box. And in the chat box, you will see that there is a scheduled meeting. Although the meeting is scheduled for 5th, I can still click on it and click on join. This is what you will be doing at that particular day or at that particular time of the class. Once you click on join, it will open up another window where it will ask you whether to keep your microphone on, video on. So you can choose accordingly and then say join now. Once you click on join now, it opens up another window where you can see a small toolbar in the middle, and you can see a button with a rectangle and an upward arrow called as share. Now this button, when you click, it will open up a series of windows. So it is asking you whether it should be sharing your desktop. That means your whole desktop will be shared. Whatever you do on your computer screen will be shown. You can also have a single PowerPoint being displayed or an Excel being displayed, whatever. So when you click on desktop, my whole desktop gets shared. So what you are actually seeing is my desktop, where I can put my PowerPoint, put it in full screen and start giving the lecture. So now what you are seeing is what is being displayed to everyone. So you can actually push this down or minimize it and keep it. So once you finish giving the lecture, you can keep changing the slides one after the other. You can actually go ahead and end the show for that particular session. So you go back to the Microsoft Teams, you click on the cross button, it stops sharing. So here is your list of participants that you can have a look at. So you can see these are my list of participants. As of now, nobody has joined because I'm just demonstrating. But once the students join, all the students' names will come up here. Another item would be the show conversation group here. In this show conversation group, you can see the chat box that appears. And this chat box will allow the students as well as the faculty to chat. So my advice would be during your lecture, maybe after 10-15 slides, you come back to this and have a look at the chat box. Maybe they are writing something about, I'm not able to see the PowerPoint, I'm not able to hear. So then you can allow that. So once you have the list of participants, you can actually allow them to speak. Maybe one person can be allowed to speak, maybe the class representative, who can actually tell you that the class is working fine or not. Another common query that is asked is whether this video will be recorded. So if you see the three dots right next to the sharing button, you click on that, you can see there is a button called Start Recording. So before you begin the lecture, you can actually click on Start Recording. So once you click on Start Recording, there's a small button that comes up there, and it lets everyone know that it's being recorded. So what happens when you record this particular video? Let us say my lecture is over. I am going to end the lecture. To end the lecture, I will be clicking on this red phone button. So I click on that and it immediately ends. So here you can see that the recording has stopped and the recording is getting saved. Maybe you wait for a couple of minutes, you will see a small video icon coming up there, which all the students can see it later on. So this is how you go to the meeting, you join the meeting, you share the screen, you run the PowerPoint, you can chat with them You can see the list of participants, and also you can allow recording of the lecture. Hope this was useful. Thank you.